in the lineup and getting things started early. Ronnie Blakey here with Pete Mel. Let's see how Tyler did in these first couple of rides, Pete.
Well, of course, getting that quick start, which Tyler likes to do, and she, of course, throws lots of water. These conditions, not easy, as Trestles is usually a little bit bigger. We've got smaller swell, kind of weak, so you're going to have to generate your own speed. You see Keely also picking up a wave as well at the very beginning of this heat. But, I mean, you can see there's like shoulder high, maybe a head high set to be had. But overall, the conditions are going to feel weak, so you have to have that nice board under your feet, that race car that you're going to feel good about.
Here's the lineup for heat number 3. Tyler Wright, last year's world champion, out there up against Keely Andrew and Macy Callaghan. At any other venue on the tour, Pete, you'd think that Tyler would have a serious advantage over these two competitors.
Junior, and still has plenty of years of junior still left. She could be a, two-time world champion.
At the junior level, looks so comfortable.
Well, congratulations on the heat win. We'll see you in round 3. And back to you guys.
Thank you, Strider. Silvana Lima really buzzing after that first round win. She'll make the jump directly to round 3, which is what our competitors are chasing in this first round, a win and the opportunity to skip that dreaded second round. Tyler right there with a quick wave, just trying to back up that 7-point starter. Really the only score of substance so far. Let's see what Macy can do here. She's trying to make the jump from 3rd place into 1st. Just gets a little hung up there on that finishing maneuver.
Already seeing that earlier this morning, but now that that wind is picking up, it's going to be even more so going to be a wave choice. You not necessarily going to be the biggest wave is the best wave. You're going to want to see one that's going to give you those opportunities to string a couple of maneuvers together, move down the line. The rights are going to be predominant, obviously. That very first heat, we saw a couple lifts, as we saw that replay here of Tyler Wright backing up her 7-point ride. So she's got that early wearing that Jeep leader jersey, so she's exactly where she wants to be.
Keely Andrew just smashing that first section. Always good when you can set those fins free for a moment. The judges pick up on that. Nothing safe about that first move, but not a lot of room to move down the line as Macy gets a wave with a bit more face. Just pacing herself through to the inside here at the moment. She just wants to complete a ride. She's had a couple of failed attempts in the earlier rounds.
I'll tell you, much better performances both. Do the turn, but there's not enough power there to keep you moving fast. See right here, she's got that forehand snap, attacks it, and now it's a nice vertical section. She came out of that with a lot of speed. Was able to finish nice and strong, but again, take a look here. She times it perfectly. A lot of this is timing, is holding the speed through it. See the section there? It's a very tight little area, but she snaps, gets the fins up and over, but carries the speed through the maneuver.
And back to live action now. Keely up once again. Just really killing it with the wave selection out here at the moment. And there's a solid finish.
And she was able to load up off of the bottom turn. You see it here, take a look at this wave, but see how there's that wind bump. The second maneuver here, she's actually going to be able to load up. Actually, it's the third one. See how the wedge comes across, and she was able to use that for a little bit of extra power in the bottom turn. Love the finish move there too. Again, getting that release out of the top of the wave. And this has a second maneuver where she gets a nice long arc for Macy right there. She had to cut the maneuver short slightly to hold the speed, and the wave goes off out into sea, and that's that kind of direction of swell. You get this wind swell kind of pushing off of the cobblestones, which is, it's difficult to more in the women's draw. Is going to be up against Stephanie Gilmore.
Here goes Macy. Nice opening turn, really dining out on that rail for a moment, but that wave, it's kind of fun. Matching the impact and power of the maneuvers that the likes of Tyler Wright are going to throw down.
Well, again, this is where that wave choice is going to play. I mean, given those opportunities, looking at Macy, she has maneuvers
amongst a lot of the women, but Tyler's looks strong. She's up and riding on one here.
Let's see what she can do with it. There's one of those strong opening maneuvers, but just that single turn. But talk to us. Taking a look at that one, letting it go, not seeing enough scoreable face to work with down the line. Keely, on the other hand, she picks it up. So I think Keely using her priority here.
Yeah, she had priority, so she had to give way. Tyler didn't. But, you know, in the same way, right, it's almost like she can sell it as well, going, ooh, this looks like a good one.
Waiting for Macy to show us what she can do.
Again, short rides for Trestles. You know, this is the type of days that you have to, 1 or 2 maneuvers, you got to make them very high impact. Little mistake on that first maneuver there from Keely. Again, sloughs a lot of that speed, and that's going to end up kind of playing a role as well, is that every maneuver's got to be clicked in perfectly. It's got to be timed perfectly.
During the recap, Keely Andrew picked this one off, Pete, chasing down that lead.
She picked it up, had the opportunity with a section that had 2 nice turns there. Very solid. Again, she carries her speed. That's that point of difference. If you really look at it, she was able
to the lead as we check out the replay of this last ride for Keely.
Well, Keely, I believe, really had a good read on that section. You know, again, she's been having those opportunities, picking good waves. This wave, not a set wave, but she saw the opportunity as that section was going to be able, she was going to carry some speed into it. She picked up that speed up and then into 2 straight solid moves. Those were a combination of major moves, but they also had a little variety in those maneuvers. The snap, then the arc.
I wasn't in love with the first turn, but she made up for it on that second move.
That she has, and she carries a lot of speed through it. So she was able to get that second maneuver in.
Tyler now chasing a 6.18 to get back out in front. Couple of decent turns laid down already, but needs more on the finish here. Swings that tail, a little awkward on the finish there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
7, not enough for Tyler. So Keely out in front. Macy has an opportunity here with just 10 seconds to go. Only one section, it won't be enough. She was after a 9.05.
Yeah, it's Macy will learn a little bit from this heat. She will get a second chance in round 2, but congratulations to that woman right there, getting a skip into round 3.
Keely Andrew looking sharp for the heat and get the jump on the reigning world champion. Coming up in Heat 4, Sally Fitzgibbons takes on Coco Ho.